First of all, hello to everyone. And we know that Inter Milan is a tough team, but as the other games, like we was prepared well, and we know tomorrow will be tough, but we'll be well prepared for that.
Thank you very much. Xabi, Inter has not received a goal yet so far in the league phase. I'm sure our team would like to change it. How can we do that?
Yeah, good afternoon everyone as well. And for sure we are facing one of the best teams in Europe. It's gonna be a great challenge. But as well for us, we want to see where we are, and we are playing home. So great expectations from our side. Hopefully we will be ready, and it's gonna be a big challenge for tomorrow.
Milan Ilbacher, bitte von Sky. You can ask a question in English, then it's more easy for everybody.
Okay. Xabi, Inter Milan, they have a goal difference 7-0. What does it mean?
Well, it means a lot of things. It says that, it's a team that they have had this consistency, not just this year, for the last years in Champions League, in Calcio, in Scudetto. They are very strong. They have a very solid squad, very clear idea what they want. They know where to take the games, so they play with a lot of maturity, and for sure it's one of the best teams. So it's like I've said, it's going to be great to play against them, and we are hopefully we will be ready for a big game tomorrow.
Philipp Ahrens, Bild-Zeitung.
Xabi, how far is Patrick Schick? We saw that he was on the pitch. Did he finish the training? Was he able to do everything what you wanted, or what's what tomorrow?
Yeah, he's getting closer. Tomorrow morning we are training as well, so it will be the final test. But we have to assess the situation day by day. He's getting better. He's feeling better. So we are not ruling him out, and we will check tomorrow if he's ready to start or to come in the second half.
Yes, please. You can use
in English, okay. Last year you lost just one game against Atalanta. This year you faced against Milan. AC Milan and Atalanta are rivals of Inter in this championship. How do you see Inter compared to the other Italian team you faced last year and this year?
Well, it's for sure. Obviously, it's another team, but it's a team. It's a winner team. That they have shown that in Italy, winning El Calcio. They were Champions League finalists, I think that 2 years ago. So they have a very solid idea how to play. They, as I've said before, they know how to do many things. They control the games very well. They have mature players. They have a very good top coach, one of the best in the world, and for sure we have learned a lot watching them, and hopefully tomorrow we will be ready. I think that it's a good feeling that we have to welcome Inter to our stadium and to give our best to get a good result.
Philipp Ahrens, bitte.
Eddie, the last time Leverkusen played Inter was in Düsseldorf in this Corona tournament, as we would say it. No fans there, and you lost 2-1 against Inter. Barella scored, as I remember, and the other one was Lukaku, I guess. It was a game that Leverkusen should have lost more than 2-1. What do you remind with this game?
I remember that the team was young. It was my first year in this club, so, and also like a lot of good players come this year, experienced player, and new coach, new ideas. So I think tomorrow game will be like different to the last game.
Milan Ilbacher, bitte von Sky.
Eddie, at the beginning of the season, you guys have often some defense problems in the defense. Now it changes. Why do you have that better under control right now than the beginning of the season?
I can say like we get back to our idea, because like in the beginning of the season, like we were struggling a little bit with some game control, but right now I think like we are getting back, and we hope that we will get this tomorrow.
Philipp Ahrens, bitte.
A question to Xabi and Eddie. From the beginning of the last season, the St. Pauli game was the 75th game you played, only lost 3, won 57. What does it say about this team, about this club, and the development of this team?
It's better not to say too loud, but for sure it is what it is, and that shows that over the last period of this team, of this club, I think that we are aware that there has been a development, not just in the game, in the club. I think in the mentality of everyone. We want to to play each game to win. Even tomorrow against a top side as Inter, we will try to win the game, and that's our main focus. But we are on the way to fight for big things. We are in Champions League. Our goal is to try to qualify in the first 8 now that it's almost done to the qualifying, and in each competition to do our best. So I'm really happy that the squad shares this, this mentality, this feeling that we can do great things. I think that the club as well, the directors, for sure, the fans, that we need them, and they feel it, that we are on the right way. And tomorrow is the next step. We go to game by game, and tomorrow it's a big one.
What was the question?
So that 75 from the last 75 games, 3 defeats. So where do you think is taking the development of the team?
I think like is how Xabi say like.
Of course.
We will take like game by game, step by step, and then we'll see.
Stefan von Ox from Kicker.
A question to Xabi. Tomorrow, Hakan Çalhanoğlu will come back to Bay Arena, and we know he's a player who can make goals from a big distance. What does it change in your idea of playing in the defense against a player like this?
Well, it's not about individuals, but for sure, this individual player, Çalhanoğlu, has a big impact on their game. It's a player that not just the shooting. The shooting is a consequence of many other things that he does it well. I think that he has developed. I think that I remember him playing against him, and he was playing in a more like number 10 position. And now, with the years, it happens many times that with the years, you take a step back, and now he's playing in a 6 holding position, and he has a great understanding of the game. He has always had a great technique. He plays great diagonal balls, set pieces, out of the box is very well. But apart from that, his understanding of the game, his involvement, how he feels really important, is a key player for them. As Kimmich could be for Bayern Munich, that kind of player, he has this great impact in Inter, and from the collective. But he's one individual that he's showing his great level. I think that now is, I don't know, 32, 33. I'm not sure how old is he, but he's in a top form in his career.
Frank Laschet, Radio Leverkusen, bitte.
Eddie, Inter have not lost a single game in the Champions League season. How difficult will the task be for you and the defense tomorrow?
I can say like this can be the challenge for us tomorrow, and to try to hurt them, try to make them feel that we are here, our crowd is here. So this will be our challenge tomorrow.
Any more questions to the guys? Yeah, Marlon.
Eddie, how different is it to play against Italian teams because of the defense and because of their great work in the defense?
I can say like playing against Italian team is like different to Bundesliga team because like they have their own idea, and we know that they are defending well. And I think that us also we have the type of striker that can hurt them. So we use this and try to hurt them tomorrow.
Yes.
Question for Mr. Alonso. Good evening. As a former playmaker, how do you rank Inter midfielder, and in particular Çalhanoğlu? It's not sorry.
I repeat. Good evening. Question for Mr. Xabi Alonso. As a former playmaker, how do you rank Inter midfield among European midfield, and also in particular Çalhanoğlu as in your role? I mean, as a playmaker among the top 5, top 3. I don't know.
No, I don't know the top. I don't know the ranking, but he's very high on the ranking for sure. Not just Çalhanoğlu. I think that Barella, Fratesi, Mkhitaryan, Zielinski, so they have many options in midfield. That's why not just in midfield, in the striker position, they have almost like double position for each one. And maybe now in defense they have a few injured players, but overall I rate them really high. it's not just that they are top players individually. They have a very high collective quality. They lie, and they know how to sacrifice for the team. They know how to press high, how to be in a low block, how to play a little bit more direct on when to play short combinations. With this rotation that is typical from the Italian football as well. That it's different, and it's something that very interesting to analyze and to learn from it. And yeah, it's I repeat it again. For us, it's going to be a big challenge, but we are looking forward to it.
Martin Ilbacher, bitte.
Another question to Eddie. Eddie, there are a lot of injuries to players all over Europe at the moment, and can you see that there are more and more games? Is it an issue among you players right now?
Yeah, I can say like it's bad because playing like every 3 days. We used to play like this since like some months, and like having this impact in the body like can cause injury. So, but I can say like we are trying to get well prepared for the less injury.
We are expecting a great atmosphere. The stadium is going to be completely full. 2,500 supporters from Inter. Was that another question? Yes.
Sorry, another one for Mr. Xabi Alonso. As a player, you were very close to reach the Italian football, I remember, Juventus. As a coach, you think yourself in the future the possibility to come to Italy, and it would be, I don't know, important for you to increase your package of as a coach?
In the future, I never close any door, but at the moment, my only room next to the room is this one. It's where we are. It's down there in our locker room, in our stadium. So that's my focus at the moment, and the future. You never know. Thank you.
Okay. If there are no more questions, then we are done. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Ciao.